Hello and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. First of all, I would like to thank for all of you who have seen my previous videos, that you watch them, like them, and especially if you subscribe. I'm truly grateful for all of those amazing energies. And if you're new to my channel, I'd like to give you a big welcome. I'm very glad that you found me, and I hope that this video is going to be helpful for all of you. Today we're going to take a look at two kinds of reading. This is kind of the pick a card style of reading, where we're gonna go through a relationship analysis. You need to think about a person, or you can actually think about two people and assign a pile to each. So anyway, think about a person and then pick a pile. There's gonna be the green, which is the Gilded Tarot, and there's gonna be the blue, which is the Rider-Waite Tarot. It's very important that you just, pick one that you are drawn to, and we're gonna take a look at how you think about, feel about each other, and how you behave as well. And again, you can think about two people and just assign them according to the proper color. So if you need some more time to think think a person or pick a pile, I would like to encourage you to pause the video and continue whenever you are ready. In the description below, of course, you're going to be able to skip to the one that you ended up picking. So first we're gonna start with the green pile. So welcome, green pile. I hope you're having a great time. Let's take a look at first the angel message card, which in your case is the manifestation card. So whenever kind of this relationship manifestation seems to be very crucial for you, right? This is the ability to bring our thoughts and dreams into and intentions into reality. And maybe in this current relationship, whatever, or this person you're thinking about, your thoughts are playing a key role, and in terms of manifesting whatever it's gonna go, what kind of direction it will go into. So if you want this relationship to go into a positive direction, I would recommend you to have positive thoughts and set some intentions about it. But let's see, what does the tarot say? What is the current state of the relationship? You have here the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is kind of has this exploratory energy, or putting the horizon, putting the relation to the next level. So first of all, it can be this very adventurous energy when you are exploring things, when you kind of just see where it's going. But it is also the card that indicates some initial successes. So maybe you've been through a couple of successful dates, maybe you've been having some great time with each other, or maybe you've been just having fun with each other. Because whenever the Three of Wands comes out, if you're single and you're not in a committed relationship, it can be an indication that you actually enjoy being single, and you enjoy being the adventures that you're going through. Now, if this relationship has been around for a while, I think some of you might be kind of thinking of putting it to the next level, planning ahead. Maybe there's some chance here for the relationship to become more serious. But let's see how the two of you are thinking about each other. First, this card is representing your thoughts. So your thoughts are represented by the Temperance card. The Temperance is all about being very patient and taking one step after another. So I think because the Temperance angel is working on something great, something that she's been manifesting, right? It's kind of connected to the manifestation. So I think you're very cautious. You're you're making one step at a time. You're definitely not rushing this relationship. You're just letting it go, and that's kind of how you've been approaching it. Now let's see what your partner is thinking about you. It is the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is a lovely energy, because the Six of Pentacles is a very caring one, when you're kind of looking out for each other, very balanced, very harmonious, when you're helping each other. So I think this person is having lovely thoughts about you, and he's there to to kind of create something balanced for the two of you. So I think in terms of a thought process, I would say that this person is probably ahead of you a little bit. You're kind of a little bit more cautious. So let's see how you feel. So your feelings are indicated by the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is an interesting one, because you know pages generally indicate some messages, and the Wands energy is very passionate. The Wands energy is very exploratory. So I think you've been maybe having some fun with this person. You've been exploring where this relationship is going, but what I see is more the fun side, right? The adventure. I don't think that you have deep feelings for this person yet. It's more in the early stages. Like this is kind of like the spark where things can turn into something deeper. I don't think it turned yet. If this relationship has been a little bit older relationship, not a brand new one, then I think you need to kind of, you've been having feelings of whether you need to kind of make or break the relationship. Now see how your partner is feeling about you. There's a Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is all about creating a base for something, building a foundation, and this is also the card of teamwork. I think that your person is very generous. Your person is ready to create something deeper with you and build a future with each other. But let's see how you are behaving with each other. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because that's an indication that the reading resonated with you, and you can also help me to grow the channel to make sure that more people see these amazing spreads. And for you, it is only costing a push of a button, so I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. But let's see how you've been behaving. So the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is somebody who's all about adventure, right? He is loving the exploring things. He's loving the new things and trying out new things. And he's very warm-hearted. He has deep feelings, but one thing kind of scares him if the other person is becoming too clingy. So I think you've been very kind of like a player type of energy, which there's nothing wrong with it. I think you've been really just exploring this relationship, and that's kind of what is the center of this reading, because you know you have the Three of Wands, which can be all about exploration. Now let's see your partner. Your partner has been behaving like the Queen of Swords, right? So what do we need to know about the Queen of Swords? The Queen of Swords is somebody who's been going through a lot, and because of that they've been kind of protecting themselves. They see through lots of things. And you know they say whatever they think. So I think you've been dealing with somebody who's very outspoken, somebody who's not sugarcoating, and you know the Queen of Swords is ready to cut people as well if you are hurting her. So you definitely need to watch out for yourself from that perspective. But I think she's been just guarded because she's been hurt. So your partner has been guarded because they've been hurt in the past before, and they just don't wanna have the same experience. They don't wanna do the same mistakes. So dear Green Pile, I hope that this reading resonated with you, and I'll be able to welcome you again. So now we're gonna switch to the Blue Pile. So Blue Pile, I hope you're doing great, and we're gonna start first with your angel guide. So the angel guide card you have here is the Earth and the Ground. So it is a card that kind of tells us that maybe you're feeling a little bit discombobulated. and things are all over the place at this time, and maybe you've been spreading yourself too thin. Maybe you just need to feel a little bit more grounded, right? So come back to the earth. Maybe you need to clear your insight. Maybe you just need to feel feel safer a little bit, and create some ease in your life, right? Maybe you need to meditate a little bit. Maybe you need to pray. This is kind of like generally comes out when you are uncertain about what you're supposed to be focusing at this time, and that's because your energy is kind of drained. So you need to recharge your batteries and focus on yourself. And it's very important that you connect it to the ground. Maybe you need to go out to the nature, and maybe just spend some time with yourself. But let's see what is the relationship status with this person that you thought about. This is the Ten of Swords. Well, the Ten of Swords is indicating that I think this relationship has ended, right? Generally, it is a card that's indicating an end of a cycle in our life, and I think if this relationship is dead, I don't know if you already broke up with this person. I don't know if you've been just thinking about it. Maybe it is a recent wound where you've been hurt a lot. Like, you can see all of those swords in his back. Maybe you've been backstabbed. Maybe there's been a lot of hurt in this relationship at the end. And I'm not surprised if you kind of feeling discombobulated, and you need to kind of ground yourself a little bit. If you went through a breakup, I'm very sorry to hear that. You definitely need to recharge your batteries and rethink how you're moving forward. But whenever the Ten of Swords comes up, you can see that the sun is already rising in the back, which is an indication that a new chapter is coming into your life. Probably you're feeling pretty low and pretty down, because kind of like this is when you are at the lowest and the only way is up. And again, just ground yourself. So let's see how you thinking about this person. It is the Nine of Wands, which is the wounded soldier. So I think you're definitely hurt. You definitely have been going through a lot. This is kind of like the very exhausted energy when you are ready to give up on something. So because this is the wounded soldier, like this is just telling me that you're just very hurt, and you are, it hasn't been easy for you, this process with this person. Now let's see how this person is thinking about you. I think this person is pretty hostile, because you do have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is the hardcore conflict, hostility, when we are out for ourselves, and we just here to win. Whether it's an argument, whether it's a battle, it is. I think this person hasn't been nice to you, definitely, and this person doesn't have nice thoughts about you, pretty hostile thoughts. Now let's see how you feel about this person. You have here the Queen of Cups. I think the challenge is that you still have feelings for this person, because the Queen of Cups is the card of feelings. She has lots of feelings. She's very caring. She is somebody who's focusing on their emotions. So I think you're very emotional. You care about this person, and I think that's why you are feeling that. That's why you are actually very hurt about this whole process. Now the next, let's see how this person is feeling. So we have here the King of Coins. So this is kind of like an interesting one, because the King of Coins is actually a very stable, somebody who is very grounded, somebody who is loyal and faithful and takes care of their partner. So I think this person has definitely been faithful and caring as well, and has warm feelings, but somehow in their thoughts there are this winning mentality, where they just want to win every argument, every situation, no matter what, and at the end nobody really wins. Somehow the materialistic thing is kind of coming in as well, because the King of Coins is somebody who's very good with money, so maybe he's just there for the money. Let me know. Let me know what you think about this. But let's see what's gonna be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because that's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow the channel and to make sure that the message gets out to as many people as possible. And for you, it is only costing a push of a button, so I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And I'm again very happy to read what's going on in your life. But let's see how you've been behaving. So you have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is actually very radiant. She's very attractive. She's very self-confident. She's somebody who's achieving whatever she wants. She's kind of a leader. So I think you've been very self-assured in all of your interactions with this person. And you've been very attractive as well. So I think you've been definitely achieving whatever you want, because you know she does, and she doesn't care about what others think. So I think you've been very confident in your interactions. Now let's see how this person has been. This is the Strength card, which is showing that he's been very confident as well. Not he, whoever is the person. I'm just kind of associating it to the King of Coins. So this person has been very self-assured as well, very brave, and doing things that probably even surprised you, because that's what the Strength card is showing, that sometimes we are doing things that nobody's expecting us to do. So I think both of you are kind of, I can see that you've been very confident and butting heads with each other. But I think overall this relationship is dead, or it's gonna be done if you haven't finished this relationship, and I'm wishing you a lot of luck for that. So I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.